Coming into this season, there were lots of unanswered questions for the Syracuse women's basketball team. With 8 transfers, half of which were coming from Buffalo, it was and has still been an adjustment period for Coach Jack. But one SU player in particular has made that transition just a little less difficult for FLJ.
Syracuse with a chance to take the lead. Hyman to Fair, left wing 3, sticks it! Dyaisha Fair gives Syracuse the lead. It's 56-54 Orange, 4:37 to go.
After spending her first 3 years at Buffalo, Dyaisha Fair decided to follow after her head coach and transfer to Syracuse. After finishing 4th in the nation in points per game a season ago, it's not hard to say that expectations were high for Fair, and she certainly has lived up to those. In SU's lone exhibition game just over a month ago, the Rochester product dropped 19 points and could only use one word to describe her feelings after the game.
For me, it's different because my journey to get here was different. So putting on this uniform tonight and playing in front of everybody and playing for this university was different. That's the word I can use to describe it, different.
And if you've been following along on our Z89 airwaves this year, you know Fair's transition from Buffalo to the Salt City has been pretty smooth. 9 games into the young season, and Fair leads the Orange with just over 19 points, 5 assists, and not to mention nearly 3 steals per game. But beyond just the numbers, SU head coach Felicia Leggett-Jack says the undersized guard plays a crucial role in being the leader of this team.
Through practices and drills and being able to say, okay, let's run this drill here, and they're like, what are you talking about? She jumps in the front of the line along with the rest of the gang, and that came from Buffalo, and they know the drills, they know the pace that we're trying to go at, and she can score and she can defend and she's a star player. But as a coach, first year at an institution, the familiarity is the most important.
It's no surprise to see the connection that Coach Jack has with her Buffalo players, but that audio was from early October. Here's what she had to say about Fair on Thursday.
She's just a quiet young lady who I'm forcing her hand, and I'm forcing her hand and not necessarily speaking with her voice, but with her body language. And, her selflessness is when she goes and tries to get buckets for us.
Off to Fair, who's red hot in this second quarter. One-on-one with Johnson. Fair, step back, free throw line. Jay, it's good!
While the Orange have struggled at times early on in games this season, Coach Jack doesn't see this as any cause for concern and knows that with a player and leader like Dyaisha Fair, anything is possible. Nick Luttrell, Z89 Sports.